All rise. Quando, Omni, Flunkus, Moritati. Sit down. All right, now bow your heads for the man's prayer. I'm a man, but I can change if I have to, I guess. All right, this is the 717th meeting of Possum Lodge. You're probably wondering where I am. I'll tell you more about that later. First of all, I want to welcome all our new members like I do every meeting. First of all, from Ontario, we got Brant Martins and Kirk L. Evoy. From California, we got Colton Leo Scott and Ranio. Like that one. Washington gives us 3 Tracy, I think, siblings probably, or even brothers and sisters. Tim, Kyle, and Chad. Oh, those are brothers. And from Nebraska, we got Brian B. Nelson. Ohio gives us Brian Beach and Terry Dupuis. Connecticut gives us Curtis Bailey and Larry Sessions. Colorado, one guy, Greg Thomas. Vermont, another guy, Calvin Long. And Nevada gives us Bob Sleazer. New York, Joanne Dixon. New Hampshire, Dave Downing. And we have an online member from Ontario, Derek Taylor. You can join. If you don't want to spend a big dollar, you can just have an online membership. And then if you like it, you can upgrade later. Or if you don't feel like that, you just stay an online member for the rest of your natural life. And once you're a member, of course, you have access to all the lodge meetings since, 2013 or 15, I don't know. I think it's been 6 years. Anyway, whatever it is, they're all there. And we got the announcements and the photo gallery. Everything's, you look around. You can spend the rest of this year just looking through the stuff. And then one day maybe you'll be the member of the month. This month's member is, the member of the month is Craig Usher. He came to the lodge meeting in Lethbridge, Alberta, and he came to the previous one like a couple of years ago, maybe 2016. Craig is a hotel manager up in Lethbridge, so check him out. Check out the member of the month. Just click on that tab. As far as the tour goes, I'm doing the Canadian tour. As you know, I've done 10 lodge meetings so far, and that brings us to where we are right now. We're in Nanaimo, which is on Vancouver Island in British Columbia. So I'm just let me bring the camera up here so people can see what Nanaimo actually looks like. We were going to shoot this outside, but we didn't. But anyway, that's where you come in by a ferry from Vancouver, and they have float planes in there and all kinds of stuff going on. It's really a pretty little spot. So that's where I am in Nanaimo. I'll be leaving here in a couple hours to head out. The people have been great on the whole thing. Actually, some lady gave me a letter the other night. I was up in Prince George, and some lady gave me this letter called True Story. She was working in the U.S., and she was going back and forth regularly, like every couple of days. Well, there was a big terrorist thing going on, and suddenly they're tightening up all the security. And she was coming across the Canadian border at 2 o'clock in the morning, and all she had was her driver's license and her social insurance number. And the guy says, no, we need something that proves you've been in Canada for at least 10 years, because they're afraid people are just using Canada to get into the States. So what she did was she showed him her membership card in the lodge, and he started laughing, and then he let her in. These are the kind. I do a meet and greet after these lodge meetings, and I get the greatest comments and stories and so on. Tour's going real well. We've had 21 sellouts so far, and when there's more coming. So go to redgreen.com and find out what's going on. And when the Brantford Lodge meeting, I'm going to actually do a TV special out of that. Here's the odd thing: we don't have a Canadian broadcaster. It'll be on in the U.S. on Heartland Television. But did I mention we don't have a Canadian broadcaster? Struck me as kind of funny. Maybe if I show them my membership card in the lodge, they'll see I've been here for at least 10 years. Anyway, it'll be out on DVD or something. It'll be out on something. Our collections, the Red Box, have all the episodes and everything. Some of you probably have. They're all gone. They're all gone. We sold the last one a couple of days ago, and they won't be back. So it's gone. We're going to have a different version. It's going to be something special, but it's probably going to take 6 months or more. If you have a collection, hang on to it. It'll be worth a fortune, especially if I haven't autographed it. If I've autographed it, it'll be worth a little. Oh no, it might be worth more. I don't know. And the red green hats, we've been trying to get these for 30 years. Well, we finally got them, and they tell me they're going to be available for Christmas of this year. So don't quote me on that. I just repeat, and sometimes I repeat lies other people tell me, but I got a feeling it's gonna come through. And these fishing vests. It's for people who want to keep the lodge going. We've had these on tour with us, and whatever's left over after the tour, they'll also be in the store. That's redgreenshop.com, but you know all that. well, no, I'm not going to read the letter again. So, last meeting, I said, I was looking for something to do after this is all over. I'm not going to tour anymore, but I need to do something. And I asked for suggestions, and we've all been thinking about it. We've got an idea. Something's percolating in the back of the whatever the percolates in the back of. And I can't give you a lot of details, or any, in fact. But next month, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. But I just want you to know something's going on. And as a lodge member, you deserve to find out first that there'll be some version of something. And it might be 6 months away again, but something's going to happen. Meanwhile, I got 29 more lodge meetings to go. I got to thank everybody who's come out. It's just been fantastic. And not only for the Canadian one, but the 35 lodge meetings we did in the U.S. in the spring. It was just really fantastic for me. I mean, you've made an old man happy, which is not that easy to do. The next online lodge meeting is going to be on Halloween, which is perfect, because by then I'll have another few thousand miles on me, and I'll be looking pretty scary. So maybe I'll see you on the road somewhere. If not, keep your stick on the ice.